Hey guys, so today I'm teaching you how to do paddles. The prereq for doing this is being able to learn how to do breaks. Remember, when you're doing breaks, you're never using your fingers, you're never grabbing the hoop. It's all about the hoop smacking your wrist, and your wrist is stopping the hoop. Now the reason why this is important, besides the trick being called breaks and paddles, is learning the beat when you add the paddle. Notice how the hoop is never touching my back when I'm doing breaks. However, when I add the paddle, the hoop is now going to be touching my back for that extra beat. Now, the point of this video is to really learn how to do the paddle, so I'm going to teach you how to do the paddle. What you're doing is you're having your arm sideways, and you're paddling out. Out, out, out. And the reason why I have my arm sideways instead of up to do the paddle is because of the way the hoop is shaped. The hoop is on a horizontal plane, so I have my arm on a horizontal plane when I paddle, and it keeps the hoop straighter. It keeps your plane a little bit smoother. And also keeps your hoop from going up to your neck, just keeping that plane straight. Now, when I first learned how to do paddles, I got a bigger hoop so that way I can slow it down, and I already knew how to do shoulder hooping. A lot of people will say, oh, you don't really need shoulder hooping. I highly recommend knowing the basics of shoulder hooping and just how to kind of move your upper body. It will help you unlock the paddles. So what I did is I just practiced doing nothing but paddles in one direction, like this. Using your arm to give the hoop that push so it doesn't fall, and then using your other shoulder for the push on the other side. And then when you get good in one direction, turn it around. And this got me really good at shoulder hooping the other way, because I couldn't shoulder hoop the other way before. So just practice paddling in one direction. And then when you think you're ready, when you think you understand the paddle, when the hoop is no longer going to your neck or falling down, you can add it to breaks. Now, the technique for doing this is you're doing a paddle, scoop, break. So what you're doing is you're doing the obvious paddle, and then your arm, once you're doing the paddle, is going to scoop underneath the hoop, and that way it can catch it for the break. So paddle, scoop under, break. Paddle, scoop, break. Paddle, scoop, break. It's really important to make sure you get your arm out of the way in the hoop right after you do the paddle, because any touch of the hoop could make it fall, or it could mess up your plane. So paddle, scoop, catch. Paddle, scoop, catch. I mean, don't actually catch it. Remember, no fingers. No fingers. Just wrist. Paddle, scoop, break. And then you can add it to the other side. Paddle, scoop, break. Paddle, scoop, break. And it's also important to remember to be twisting your body when you do this. It also helps keep your plane smoother. Keep your arms aligned with the hoop as much as possible. And remember to scoop your arm under without really messing up the hoop's plane. Scoop. Just like that. And then, when you get really good at it, get a smaller hoop. Just have fun with it. Now, you will get bruises on your arm. I even got bruises on my arm with this little 5/8. It's going to be like around here. Don't freak out. It's going to happen. I recommend if you get really bruised up, take a couple days off, get back to it, take a couple days off, just so you don't really injure yourself. But be prepared for that. Breaks and paddles are no joke when it comes to bruises. So I hope you understand everything that I tried to explain. And if you have any questions, please message me. Thank you.